Greetings, world. Us hairy game lords this evening have been playing this.
Langskip.
Thank you. Langskip from Crab Studios. Coming to Kickstarter soon. What did we think? Find out. Hi there, it's Peter Hipster King, and as we said, we're playing Langskip this evening. Basically, it's coup-esque without player elimination. You are playing some Vikings that died in battle, but unfortunately, you went the wrong way by mistake and you ended up in Helheim, and your job during the game is to make your way back up to Asgard to get your place in, to appeal to Odin to get your place in Valhalla. And you're going to do that by playing cards face down, telling everybody what you've played, and taking the benefit of that card. As long, of course, as nobody calls you out as playing with mischief. If you have then played the card that you said you would, you get to take one of these mischief tokens, and the mischief tokens are brilliant because they give you some of the cards additional powers, so they become really useful for jumping further up the track that is on the little board towards the win at 20. So, of course, if you were lying, then the player who calls you out gets to take the benefit of your card, and you end up going backwards. So it's that whole thing of deciding when you're going to bluff, playing a lot of trying to sight the opponents out and trying to get them working out whether you're bluffing or not. And you've only ever got a hand of 2 cards, and I think there's only 20 odd cards in the game, so you cycle through the deck quite quickly, and trying to keep an eye on who's got what and who might have what is absolutely vital. Really enjoyed this, and just out of interest, Hipster King got the win.
Skull! Slightly bearded James here. Yeah, I really like this kind of game. I am a big fan of Masquerade over Coup. Masquerade is like got that kind of messing each other up type, hidden roles type thing going on. And this kind of has that same kind of feel. I didn't feel like I could mess with people's heads as much, but I did still, make mischief in my own special way. My favourite card was this one, Jörmungandr, which I cannot pronounce because I...
you did actually try and get online to find out how to pronounce it.
Jörmungandr.
You still can't because that's not what the guy said.
Okay, so this card is brilliant because we are on our way up to Valhalla. And if you guess somebody wrong and you call somebody's bluff and you are wrong, you get bumped back further and further into hell. And I was laughed at many times in this game because I kept getting my bluff checks wrong and I kept getting knocked further and further back to hell until I played face down Jörmungandr. And if you played it with a coin of mischief, then you could swap places with whichever player you chose to. There were, I think, 2, maybe 3 times when I went right from the back of the field right to the front of it,
and still lost.
And I would have won if it wasn't for those pesky kids. But the guys will talk about how this card is broken because I used it to such powerful effect.
That's right.
That's right. Now, this game is simple. The thing that I spotted about this game is it felt like it was going on for a while, but actually the last little stretch on the track went quite quickly. So if you're playing this game, it does go a little bit quicker than you might expect. So yeah, enjoyed this one.
Bearded Lady here. Yes. Like the hidden rolls. Although this is a prototype, the quality of the cards is nice. The artwork is nice on it. These little standees rock. Obviously, look at his beard. I went for this guy. Yes. And yeah, I like that. It's that kind of coup feel, but without the player elimination, which is a biggie for me. I like that. Obviously, with coup, there's player elimination, and the game is quicker. And yes, we did install a timer into
our playing of this, just because it felt like it was lagging a bit. But when that timer ran out, we were like, oh, no, we're going to carry on playing. So we're confusing. That's what we are. But... yeah, so this card here, this cat, what's his name?
He's a wolf dog.
He's a wolf.
Is he?
Yeah,
He looks like a cat.
He does look a bit like a cat.
Right, this cat wolf dog, Fenrir.
Fenrir. That's
There he
Odin's
is.
hand in there.
Fenrir. I can see that that's someone's hand.
Odin's hand.
Oh, right. Still wearing a necklace, though. Anyway.
Chains.
Dear.
Insult the whole of Asgard.
What's that? Thunder and lightning outside. This card was brilliant because I used it a few times. I'd managed to save up enough mischief so you can move one and then move an extra 2 spaces for each mischief token. So I got to move 7 places. I used this twice. I still lost because of this card here.
What's his name, Andrew?
I'm not even going to try. Well, I will try and pronounce it. The Jamunga. That one. This card here, right? I feel like this card is overpowered, just a little bit. Yes, it must be really cool if you are right at the back, like James was, and myself is almost at the front, and then to be able to pay 1 mischief to jump all those locations. It is a good card, but I would say it's a little bit overpowered, and maybe you need to probably use more mischief tokens to be able to move further up the board. That's just my
I think nah.
whatever. That's just my thoughts on it anyway. But that aside, it was a fun game, and we enjoyed it, and always love a bit of kind of trying to work out who's lying and who's not. Oh, and my tip was, I just told the truth the whole time. Believe it or not, the whole time. I never fibbed, but everyone didn't know that, and they were always trying to work it out. So Pete was like, "How do you do this? You just look like you're telling the truth, but I know you're lying." I was telling the truth. Good game.
Hi, Dave the Grey. I was, again, like Ange, I told the truth all the way through. However, unlike Ange, I have a basic grasp of Norse mythology, and I know that it's not just like a necklace, it's the chains of Fenrir as he's gnawing on Odin's hand. But,
Was it tears?
He knows nothing. However, that didn't help me win. Telling the truth didn't help me win. Maybe I should have lied more. Hang on a minute. Was that the point of... Why did nobody tell me that was the point of the game? But no, I love Coup, mainly because I quite enjoy lying. Did I lie to you? Maybe I did. And this is, if you don't like the player elimination in Coup, this is going to be right up your street. It's also longer, so Coup's really good because you go bang, 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 somebody gets kicked out, somebody wins, job done. This allows you maybe to develop your tactics a wee bit more and get used to sort of the flow of the game, whereas sometimes Coup can be over too quickly. Whereas this seemed to sag for us in the middle a little bit, but towards the end it was really, really quite close. Apart from James with his Jorgen Grander.
That's correct.
And
The organ grinder.
the organ grinder. And just trying to cheat us. But he lost anyway, mainly because I let Pete win.
Oh.
Yay! But no, I really enjoyed this game. I love Vikings. I love Coup. And this is probably just that little bit extra. So definitely get behind this. Great game. Love it.